What's good, people? I'm back with another video. On this video, I'm gonna talk about why street guys commit suicide faster than anyone else. And that's real. It's real and it's known that street guys will take their life or would take their life faster than anyone else in any other walk of life. And the thing is, street guys will commit suicide faster than anyone else. Depression and pressure because of a living situation or finances is something rarely talked about. But in this video, let's talk about how street guys are at the highest risk for suicide. And first off, I'm going to start off with the environment. And a lot of guys from the street or from the hood, the projects, whatever you want to call it, they are dealing with PTSD. PTSD is a serious disease. PTSD comes from like a ton. You've been around a whole ton of incidents, situations where you seen a brother lose their life, get shot, killed, or you seen somebody get a woman get their body took, taken advantage of, things of that nature. You don't seen guys, get beaten to death, get jumped on maybe by 15, 20 people in the streets. That's what PTSD comes from. Or better yet, PTSD also comes from incidents where you was jumped. You was jumped on by your own people in the project somewhere or at the club. You got jumped on by 10, 15 people in the club. All those things I just named is a big, huge reason. And anytime a guy from the street catches that PTSD, it's a disease where you are paranoid. You looking behind you, you looking in front of you, then you depressed because you don't know who to trust. You always walk around in fear. You don't have no friends and things of that nature. You don't even trust your own family because they fucked over you and things of that nature, and it leads to a person becoming violent. You know what I mean? So it starts from the disease of PTSD to mental violence, which is mental health. It takes a toll. So every time you turn around and look, a guy ready to fight, that same guy ready to fight the next guy in the hood. Y'all can be from the same clique, same project. He ready to fight everybody in that motherfucker just out of anger, just from all that mental health stress that he have been coping with all his life, all the things he done seen, how people, he's immune to the environment, so that's all he knows is violence. And after so long, that person, he beats up so many people, he goes to jail, in and out of prison, back and forth. After so long, he know his mind, he did everything that you can do as a street ninja. And then it's like people cut him off, people scared of him. So it's hard for him to make friends. It's hard for him to get help. So all of a sudden, he thinking in his mind jacked up. Let me remind you, all he know to do is like, what else I have to live for? Next thing you know, he OD. He might pop a whole bag of beans. He might get, he might OD on some beans, on some pills, or he might smoke a whole bunch of that white, snort a whole bunch of powder. All of a sudden he OD, he passed away. That's suicide. That's another form of suicide from a street perspective, man. That's something people don't talk about. Or better yet, you have some guys that keep a pistol on them, so they pull out the pistol and just boom, take their life because they don't know what else to do. They never got no help. They don't have family to go get them some help or counseling or send them to a psych ward. You know what I mean? Guys from the street need help, man. You have a lot of guys out here right now in this society that is suicidal. On the down low, they just not telling nobody. They not telling you. Instead, they walk around acting like they are this tough gangster, like they have a strong mind, like they can be untouchable, like they can't be touched. They make it seem like they're happy, but they are not happy because you have street guys that take out their anger and their frustration, depression out on the next fellow brother. This happens all the time. And if you know somebody, and if you feel me, smash the like and subscribe button, man. Because listen, I'm speaking nothing but the truth. I'm stating facts. But you have guys in these streets right now that's depressed. They trying to hide it. Knowing they need to go get help. Knowing they need to go see a counselor or a psychologist. Or get turned into a psych ward. You know what I mean? You have guys in the streets that crazy. They acting like everything all cool and dandy, and the whole time they mentally damaged. A lot of guys from the hood in the streets are mentally damaged. Same thing with the street organization, street gangs. You have guys that's in gangs and organizations. They are mentally damaged. They are depressed because they have PTSD. I know guys from every set, every organization that has some form of PTSD. They walking around paranoid. They scared. They don't trust nobody. They looking at you crazy. They looking at you funny because of their experiences. Their past experiences. You know? And that's a serious issue we have. That's why guys don't communicate with guys. That's why guys don't have unity in the hood, because of this disease and the fact that deep down inside they are suicidal. They will take their life. I know 3 guys from my hood, from C-Town, that commit suicide because of this problem, man. A problem that need to be talked about. A problem that need to be discussed. I know of one guy from my hometown. He was from north side of Columbus, right? And he was trapping, right? And basically somebody snitched on him. He had a family. He had kids and an old lady. So somebody from C-Town, from Columbus, snitched on my guy. And all of a sudden, the K9 came to bruh's house, kicked down his door, and he knew it. So what bruh did, as soon as the police came in with his kids in there, this man got the pistol and took his life right in front of his kids when K9 broke into his front door. And this happened in my hometown in Columbus. Real talk. And this happened about 8-9 years ago. You know what I mean? It's these situations that happen in the hood. Like a lot of guys are suicidal when they get caught up. You know what I mean? Or they know they have no other outlets to get away from the street. And they become depressed, and this pressure build up on their mental because they got to take care of these kids. They got to feed these kids. They got to take these kids to school. They got to make sure these kids have clothes put on to go to school in. They got to make sure they eat, feed them, all that stuff. Then they got to make sure they old lady happy. Like, you know, they baby mamas or they old lady they with or their wife. It's that type of pressure that be on a hood nigga that don't work a job. They trap out. Even you have hood niggas that work and trap and they still end up with depression or mental health issue because they got to make all this money because no one else in the household is making no type of income at all. All these things take a toll on a street nigga, on a street ninja. But some of these things can be avoided, which I understand. But these are the things that happen in the streets all the time. You know what I'm saying? Peer pressure in the streets also cause street niggas to commit suicide. See, people don't talk about this. A guy that's in the street that's trying to get away from the elements and that environment, but every day, all day, they hang around their homeboys that they've been knowing since they were kids, that they've been trapping out with since they were kids. And it's like the guy fall off, he tired and he lost his job or was laid off. He go back to the hood, to the house. He get with homies, and the homies apply pressure on him. Be like, man, we can't have no broke ninja around us. Bro, you need to step up your game. You know how those homeboy talks be. You know, like your homeboy be telling you, bro, you need to go and get this money, quit BS. And, you know, they apply pressure and tell you got to jump out there and trap. Knowing that ain't you. Knowing that ain't you. And you know, in the guy's mind, he thinking like, man, these guys janking me. They laughing at me. I'm struggling. I don't know what to do. and they jump out there, and then out of nowhere they hot, and they are stressed out, and their mind is confused to a point where they don't know what else to do, and they think in their mind like, I can't live life like this. This ain't life. I hate my life. And next thing you know, they pick up a pistol and boom. That's another instance of this one I'm talking about. These are everything I just said is something that go on in the streets on a daily basis, man. Every day it goes on. Everywhere you go, it never fails. But if you have a friend or somebody in the streets that's trying to get away from that, help them out. Especially if you're an OG and you know this, you can feel it. You can feel it. And you know this. If you know that's a good brother, you know that brother has potential to get away from the street, help the brother. Give him a place to lay his head if you live in another city. Send him a bus ticket at Greyhound. Get him up out of there. Because I'm telling you, if you don't do it, he's gonna end up on the 6 o'clock news, man. And that's real. And it won't be because of a homicide. It'll be because he committed suicide. Guys think this way. You women, you black sisters, y'all need to take heed to this too. If you have a boy cousin, a brother, younger brother, older brother, you better get him. It's time to save a life, man. But anyway, I said a whole mouthful. You like this video, smash the like and subscribe button. I'm going to end this video and I'm out. Peace.